Lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and I do have a message to deliver. As you guys know, I don't really post on the weekends anymore because that's my time to really work on my own spiritual development and to rest. Right, this is what I agreed to do. Before I get into it, there's going to be a noisy background because my fan is on because it is really hot. It's been like unusually hot these days. Okay, all right, so it's a channel letter automatic writing. It's like they were just waiting for me to start this automatic writing, and they're just giving me so much messages, right? The first thing they want me to tell you is the music I'm playing that I was guided to today is Angel Frequency 444, and it's called Open the Portal of Higher Power. And if I don't put the link below for that for you, please let me do that because I'm supposed to do that. I'm seeing now that I got some red lavender on the message because I was kind of clearing out today. So if you have red lavender, I usually use it to like consecrate any items or consecrate any new decks. And I also map out my place with it to raise a vibration. You can also use Palo Santo oil. If you want to do that today, you can do that as well. All right, so this is the message, okay? It says 444 angel frequency. It says light beings surround you now, and for those who are willing and receptive, they will be working through you to anchor in codes of unconditional universal love and healing. You are asked to shine your light in the world. Today, find a quiet moment to be alone, to connect with your higher heart, to connect to your higher heart center, higher heart chakra, which is the powerhouse of unconditional love and loving communication. Let everyone I'm not reading these things back I until I get on camera. Let everything that emits from your mouth today bring love and healing to those that hear. And may you be a beacon of hope to all that wonder and despair. And that despair, they just told me that because it wasn't written here. They said and say and despair. Okay, so that's the message today. What they also wanted me to let you know is what you can expect today, and I'm using my twin experience deck. So what can you expect on today's portal? I'm just gonna get 4 cards because this is supposed to just be a short message. What can you expect? And we have abandonment issues. So for those who might be feeling alone and abandoned, I think there's some kind of healing that's going to come into you today. Interesting. All right. Because maybe everybody kind of feels abandoned right now, right? Especially those who are quarantined alone, like me. I'm quarantined alone. But I don't feel abandoned. I'm accustomed to being alone. It's just that now that I have to be alone, you're wishing for company. It's so weird. It's right. It's so weird. It's the thing that we take for granted, right? All right. So we have okay. So anchoring the Aquarian age. This is what it's all about. It's Aquarian energy. All right. I don't want to lose the message, so I'm going to talk one time. So Aquarian energy is all about the collective. It's all about being a rebel. It's all about being about radical philosophies. It's all about unconditional love. I find Aquarians to be some of the most like chill and forgiving people that I have met, and very open to new experiences and new cultures and all of that. And I think this is like the energy of the time is like opening the world to something new. It's really a new age. It's really a change from tradition because Aquarius is all about rebelling against tradition. It's all about that. All right, so we have Aquarius. So that Aquarius energy is going to be the dominant energy today. expect that you're going to be receiving downloads. All right, so that's why it's very important that you get grounded, centered, and clear. All right, so whatever your grounded and protection method is, whether it is a grounded and protection meditation, or you're praying and asking beings of light to protect you, you're calling Archangel Michael, whatever it is, it's time to get grounded, protected, and clear. And I've been doing SRT, and the messages that have been coming through is that people have to do this at least 3 to 4 times a day, because there's so many cosmic shifts in the world happening right now. Okay, so you have to do that very often. You have to connect, you have to stay clear, right? So you can get these downloads and make sure that these downloads are untainted. What else? I'm going to pull some cards just in case Spirit has additional messages. It says ego death. All right, so this is what it's happening in the whole world right now. It's people, the whole world is being asked to release their ego, all those materialistic things, the things that we do to escape or spiritual path or escape self. All these things you're asking to give it up. Give it up. It doesn't mean anything anyway. What does all that mean without our health? What does all that mean without being with our family? What does all that mean if we can't even hug each other, touch each other, speak face to face? What does it all mean? It means nothing. And this is what's happening with the world. It's an ego death. The world is having an ego death. And then it says spell work. What is this about? All right. So for some of you, it is a warning to get yourself clear. All right. So whatever you need to do, there's nothing stronger than your free will. So if your free will says you are to be clear and no one can work any kind of magic against you, you will be clear. Right? Nothing can trump your free will. I mean, not even the universe screws with your free will. Okay. That's one. But also, there's also spell work for good intentions for the world. I mean, every time we open our mouth, it is a spell. Okay? It is a spell. And we can either use our tongue to curse or we can use our tongue to heal. And I think that's the message that we received today. Whatever we're saying to other people, let it be about love. Let it be about healing. Woo! All right, let me get some cards on Aquarius. Okay? All right, so this is to bring to the 3D that Aquarian energy. That's exactly the message that we got, right? It is to anchor in these codes. And when we anchor in these codes of that Aquarian age and that Aquarius energy of universal love, that is when we're going to see real prosperity and real abundance in our lives on emotional, on a global and collective level, and even on an individual level. Now, some of us may still try to hold on to the things of the past, especially to the material world. But Spirit is saying you have to release that kind of self-deception. That is just self-deception. You're not seeing the truth. The real truth is staring you in the face. And the real truth is unconditional and universal love. Spirit says release that deception. That is deception. That is illusion. This is a lie. All these things that we're holding on to, that's not for our highest good. See the lie, release it. And then we have downloads. The downloads that you're going to be receiving today are geared towards healing your heart and to release any kind of woundedness, release any kind of pain from the past. Because when we hold on to pain and resentment, it clogs our heart center, especially that higher heart. I mean the heart center. And the heart is the gateway to all the upper chakras. So you can't even touch that higher heart if that heart is not open. So whatever downloads you're going to be receiving today, it's all going to be healing your heart, and it's going to allow you to manifest a new beginning for yourself. Okay? And it's also going to allow you to step onto your spiritual path, because a lot of you've been getting this power from Spirit, you've been getting this inspiration from Spirit, but you've not been doing anything about it. This moment alone, this quiet time, is for you to connect with your the truest essence of yourself, and to surrender to your soul path. We have ego death. It is all about justice right now. Whatever is happening in the world right now, it's all about balancing the scales. It's all about bringing justice. It's all about making things right so that people stand in their power. And people don't give over their power to the material world. Now's the time to be decisive and to choose which path to go, which path to follow. Are we going to stay in toxic situations? Are we going to keep our toxic patterns? Or are we going to follow our intuition? The world is having an ego death, and Spirit is asking you to have that ego death as well. And this thing with spell work, let's see what that's about. Yeah. Release all anxiety related to who might be doing you bad and all that kind of stuff. Release that. Release all that anxiety, because you're being trapped by your thoughts. And that's a kind of spell. I mean, that will bind you more than any other kind of energetic work. Know that love trumps all. Know that love trumps all. For some of you, there is a message that someone could be working spell work against your divine counterpart or yourself. So as again, nothing trumps your free will. Yeah, there's some kind of distorted empress that's doing that. But that's not for everyone. That's just for a few of you. That's just for a few of you. And they're able to do that because you have not stepped into your full power. You see, some of you have been resisting your awakening. But Spirit says it's time to see the truth. You can't live in denial. Okay? You can't live in denial. For some of you, somebody is doing something to delay your union, and you need to step into your spiritual power in order to combat this. Okay? So that's the message today. I'm just going to get one card from the Ascended Masters Oracle deck, and that will be it, because it's just supposed to be a short transmission. Let's get one card. And Spirit is saying trust and Vishnu. So let me read this from the book. So this is all about trust in Spirit. Okay? And you know, there's a lot of green in this pic and a lot of yellow. And green is all about the heart center and having confidence in Spirit and having confidence in yourself. Okay? So let me read Vishnu for you. And that will be the end of today's transmission. Okay? Let's see. There's trust. 82. It's on page 82. 82 is 10. So something is dying, and for something to be reborn. Okay. We have Vishnu. You can trust the situation you're inquiring about. The solid foundation of your situation gives it a trustworthy basis. Keep purifying your motivations, right? So it's about purifying yourself to allow light to work through you. Keep purifying your motivations so that they're completely about love and service to elevate the energy and experiences even further. What did I just tell you in that channel letter? The person you're inquiring about is trustworthy. Trust that your prayers are being answered, even if you don't yet have evidence. You are on the right path. Trust your gut feelings and intuitions. Vishnu is a Hindu god who works alongside the gods Brahma and Shiva to preserve the world. Hello, what were we talking about? He brings about harmony when powers become unbalanced. All right. And provides protection and mercy to all. A benevolent and loving deity, Vishnu can help you feel safe about your current and future life. So this is all about trust in Spirit and trusting that everything that is happening should be happening, and everything that is happening is because people have thrown away and moved away from love. This is why everything has happened. And let me tell you, this love card was falling down all morning. People have moved away and have forgotten about love. But love cannot be broken. Look, this is quartz crystal. It just fell on tiles. It should be broken, but love is unbreakable. All right, my loves, that was your reading and your transmission. Take care. Bye.